Hello! The first deck that we're going to be playing today is, I call it Alakazam Band. This is, last time we tried to do Alakazam, we did Alakazam and Cloth as a kind of to see if that worked, and it was okay. So this is just more of a, let's try Alakazam in an actual Psychic deck build. So same thing in terms of Alakazam and these Mews here, but we're trying some other things that we didn't try before, specifically like, Mimikyu and Spiritomb. These are fun toolbox cards that just kind of help mess with the opponent. I don't really like Klefki as a card. I think Klefki's not very good. I think it's really easy to interact with, so I don't play with that one in my toolbox decks, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we should. Some things that we are still doing here, though. I should probably cut these Lucky Ice Pops because we don't really need them anymore. Hang on one second. Let me make that change real quick. We're going to leave the Canceling Cologne in there because I actually think that card is better than that card is useful in some really niche cases that matter a lot. Obviously, we don't need the Mimikyu thing going on right now. We don't need Mimikyu to handle a Mimikyu. We don't need the Canceling Cologne to handle a Mimikyu because we have other Mimikyu, or this Mew can do it as well as our answers to their Mimikyu. So, let's see, anything else worth mentioning here? Not really. Let me switch these for the other ones. Can you tell I made this deck before I got all of my 151 cards? Yeah, one second. I want the prettier, shinier ones. Alright, let's get started. Y'all, the Hunt update came out today, and oh, it's so fun! It's so good. It's so good. I have yet to kill somebody with a baseball bat, but it's gonna happen. There's sound, right? Opponent, flip your coin. Okay, there's sound. Alright. Scary is too scary, fun, please. That's fair. That's fair. I typically don't like being scared either, but October's like the one exception. Like, I feel like you're supposed to be scared in October. Feel your emotions. Feel your feelings. I would love to go first. Thank you, opponent. A little scary. However, we get to start with the Spiritomb out, which is pretty great. The rest of our hand is not very great. Oh, I take it back. This hand is great. We're gonna put that out there as well, just to be sure, opponent. What's up, Lena? Your vote for fun, scary. Hey, what's up, guy? Oh, happy birthday, Vast! Congratulations, I hope your birthday is going well. Double turbo, okay. Okay, so they didn't want to miss their energy drop, so they put it on that. That's so they can retreat this. They don't need to pull a rip, solid. They don't need to rip a switch. They can just retreat. Now, that being said, still don't have any way to deal with this path to peak. Let's hope it stays that way. How's your birthday going, Vast? You having a good one? Okay, so let's play some Abras out. We're gonna play the second Spiritomb out. Mimikyu doesn't really help us too much against them. Technically, it's nice because, you know, they can't hit it, but Melota can knock out Mimikyu very easily. So we're gonna do this, because I'd rather have two of these and the Path to the Peak to really just stop their card draw. Let's Fog Crystal here for an energy, right? Energy. Energy's probably the smartest thing we could do here. We need to hit our energy drops. I guess if I was gonna Arven, or Avery, I probably should have Avery first to see what we get. I'm glad I got energy. I'm really glad I got energy. Now if we switch this out... Nah, we're gonna leave it out front. We're gonna leave it out front. We're playing our hand out as smart as possible. Any thoughts about the deck you sent? It looks neat. It looks interesting. I haven't made any tweaks to it yet, guy. But I like it. Part of the problem with that I always struggle with when I'm playing with other people's decks is like the play patterns really matter, right? Okay, hang on one second. The play patterns really matter. Grab an Ultra Ball and the Vit Band just to have them. Okay. I'm curious what their plan is here. Okay, pass the turn. I like it. That's a good plan. But we're gonna ditch the Abra and the Boost Juice because we don't need that anymore. Grab us our Alakazam and just start swanging. We have a switch if we need it, but we hopefully won't need it, so let's just start doing some damage here. 110. It's gonna take a lot of turns for us to get through this Mew. That is unfortunate, but we're gonna get to start doing some damage early. One of the things I really like right now is that we're also playing very low to the ground. It's not just our opponent that's doing that. So if they Iono, that helps us too, right? We don't want to have a full hand when we know they're playing Iono. We want to keep as lean as possible, just because the way this game works is you could play most of your stuff the turn you get it. You know, you don't have to, like, do one land per turn kind of thing like Magic does. That is a really good draw! Okay. Yep. Okay, let's start powering up second Abra. I'm kind of curious what their out is here, right? They've got to be playing with some lost vacuums or whatever, but even if they do that, because we're leaving the Spiritomb out front, which this is a really nasty thing about this particular deck we're playing, we don't have to have, like, normally the reason Spiritomb sucks is because you can't attack, right? Yeah, it needs to be out front. I guess it doesn't, right? Basic Pokemon to play. Never mind, I'm thinking of the Klefki. Man, that Klefki sucks. Poor Klefki. I shouldn't be mean to Klefki. It didn't do anything wrong. And it's kind of cute. Okay. That deck has some... Losing my deck out, that's fair. That's fair. Okay. I mean, we have some fodder to feed it. It's not the end of the world, but... it is sad. Okay, we're actually going to Arven for an escape rope here. Because I kind of do want to keep this Spiritomb alive. And this way we can make them put the Mew back. Okay. Let's put the Bravery Charm. It doesn't really matter. So I guess we put it on the Spiritomb. Let's see if we can... if we hit a rare an Ultra Ball here, that would be fantastic. Pokégear's fine. It's fine. Avery, sure. We're not going to play that yet, though. Let's see here. Let's grab the other Mew. If we get Iono'd or something and our hand gets low, we have card draw. That's the reason for that. Let's take out this one here. Get some prize cards. Okay. Hey, Alakazam. Nice. Nice. God, I love Path to the Peak. I know some people hate this card, but oh, it's just so nice. Right now it's not doing anything, but I'm just sitting here like, man, I'm glad they couldn't draw 6 cards every turn. That would have sucked. Okay. That's acceptable. I mean, yeah, we were gonna evolve that, but it's fine if we don't. Let's see here. Let's play the Mimikyu out. Let's use this. Sure, yeah, better to have that than not have it. We're gonna go ahead and use our switch here because I don't really want to soak another hit. Now, obviously, they can do, what is it, 5 damage counters, but we're gonna destroy them in the meantime, so it's fine. Three prize cards coming up. We know they're playing with switch cards, and switch card doesn't work anymore. Now, this has a free retreat, but they can't heal it. That's the important part. Okay. Sweet. Okay, they're looking for the vacuum again. That doesn't matter at this point, really. Now they have to use the other attack, because if they try to put damage on Mimikyu, it's not going to work. Manaphy does make it to where they can attack the bench, but Manaphy doesn't stop effects of attacks. And this isn't damage, this is damage counters that they get to put down. So interesting. Okay. Okay, they used the like skedaddle one, right? Yeah, they used Psychic Leap. Okay. Sure. I guess we start powering up this other Mew here. How much else we can do, so let's just do some damage. Sure. Yeah, we'll take out that one. That's the one that's annoying. Okay. Yup. Bye, Oricorio. That's a really good pull, if they try to save this thing. Or, honestly, what they're probably going to do is actually evolve it so that it can soak the hit. And then it can't hit Mimikyu, so sure. Oh, okay, excellent. I am glad that's what happened. Because that's... Oh, okay, like, this game is so over, I don't know why our opponent's still here. It's fine, but kind of weird. Alright. They didn't quit concede. We'll give them points for that. They did not quit concede. And I think we got our challenge done. Yay! Woo, both of them. Crystals. Which, not quite enough to buy the next Exodia. That's $12.50, so soon. If I had done my quest yesterday, we would have it now. But I didn't. I was playing Starfield. Don't judge me. Starfield's so good. Although Starfield is officially getting put on the back burner now, because it's hunt event time, y'all. Woo! Oh. I probably am speaking to myself mostly when I talk about hunt here, right? Most of y'all don't play hunt. But hey, it's pretty great if y'all like shooters and, you know, Western themed and gritty and difficult and gory and kind of horrendous and freaky. Yeah, check it out. What a pep talk. Oh, yes. Thank you, opponent, for letting me pick. Oh, and y'all pray for Barca. He's coned, and he hates it. Maybe, I don't think he's coned right now, but little feller. Poor little guy. So I had no idea, me and Chips were talking about it today, I had no idea that there was this, like, weird shortage with 151 cards. I just, like, the markups and everything that people have been doing is crazy. More of an MMORPG guy, I respect that. I respect that. Ooh, new technology in a Charizard deck. That's exciting. Oh, that's such a good draw. Can I have a boost juice, please? I may not. Okay, we're gonna play the Manaphy out just in case they make us like escape rope or something. We really don't want our Abra to go out front. Let's hold on to the Fog Crystal for now because we don't know exactly what we want to do with that. If we had a switch, we would Fog Crystal for another Mew, but we don't, so let's just go like this. A little bit of resource later. Plus, if they shuffle our hand away, I'd rather have a Fog Crystal in my deck than a card that I can't play right now in my hand that gets shuffled away. Okay, if they don't evolve the Charmander... Neat. Neat. I've never seen anybody play it, so they know what their face-down prize cards are now. We don't, but they do. If they don't save... Okay, they are going to save it. Probably pull Kangaskhan out front, I would assume. Yeah, okay. Path to the Peak is really all that's protecting us from a Charizard right now. Oh, yay! Oh, people hate this. What is the Mimikyu check of this list? It's actually Mimikyu, guy. Mimikyu beats Mimikyu. If you get to attack first. You have to be smart about it. But Mimikyu beats Mimikyu. And we do still have, I think we still have one Canceling Cologne in the deck, so we can if we need to. It's a little spritz and a little slap, you know what I mean? You spritz the Mimikyu and you slap the Mimikyu. Problem solved. Oh, Splash Bro! It's a Splash Bro! Yay! You thought well, that's where you're wrong. I am about as complex as a Mobius strip. It seems really neat and really effective, but it's very actually one-sided. I'm proud of that. That was funny. I'm proud of that one. Okay. This is a solid starting hand. It's not the best, but it's pretty good. Hey, what's up, fam? Oh, what's up, little Abra? Alright, so let's do this, this, and this. Let's... Mysterious Tail here. Hopefully we hit... I was hoping for a Nest Ball. Let's switch and try and hit that Nest Ball. Or, because we have 5 hits for this. It could be a Nest Ball or a Fog Crystal. So there's a lot of possibilities for us to hit this. I want this Arven to be a Rare Candy next turn. So, yeah. Needed a Nest Ball. I am a Mimikyu Enjoyer now. Something like that. Okay. So, as of right now, if they don't interact at all, the plan is to use Arven to get a Rare Candy, and something that we're going to ditch the Ultra Ball, then we ditch the Avery and the Ultra Ball for a Mew, the new Mew, so we can draw 3 cards. Start a booster pack giveaway, you got it, darling. Okay. Okay. There's the Mimikyu. Now they're retreating. So... Okay, this complicates things. Okay. I'm actually kind of glad. Because, yeah, that would have complicated things. Okay. Okay. The escape rope is going to give us a good solid smack here because they didn't get a second Mimikyu. Now, this is just my opinion. If you are playing a deck and Mimikyu is like an active card, like this is a what I would call like a positive hit. You play with 2 of them out at all times because otherwise, what's going to happen is what we're about to do to this opponent. So we need a Rare Candy and a Vitality Band. Let's put this here. It's Ultra Ball. We don't need a Path to the Peak anymore. The second energy is probably the ditch here, just because the switches and the escape ropes are going to be nice. I should have used this before I used Arven. That was a misplay, because if this hits us a Rare Candy... It did. I mean, it might not have, right? But it did, so sad. Now, they don't know about the second escape rope, so that's exciting. Something's gonna die, opponent. Klefki it is. I concur with that. Klefki's not very good, in my opinion. Alright. First blood. That's a good pull. That's a very good pull, considering our hand. Now, please don't play another Mimikyu. Right now. If they only play this one, suddenly Canceling Cologne is a really good pull. So let's start here and see what we get. Fog Crystal's okay. Let's grab our own Mimikyu, because they're trying to get the same thing going as we are. Then we're going to Escape Rope again. Let's do Restart first. Oh, I can't Path to the Peak. Duh. Never mind. Hey, that's a really good one to have for next turn when the Mimikyu comes back. Nice! I like the quote, Tatas. I like the quote, buddy. If they don't play another Mimikyu out, they're very far behind. I mean, they're already kind of very far behind, but what are you know, I'm not gonna say anything. Oh, what's interesting, actually, Mew can, counters this. Because Mew gets to copy its ability, which its ability is just put 7 damage counters. It is not damage done, so Mew actually counters this in the mirror matchup. That's good to know. And now we, let's see what our Mysterious Tail gets us here. Pokégear is an excellent pull. That's a really good one for later. For now, we're going to go ahead and, give it a little spritz. Just a little spritz and a little slap. You spritz and you slap. Little mirror match technology for you there, opponent. Okay. Sad we lost our professor's research, but we took care of the Mimikyu before... Like, when we could, right? We'll take that. The second energy for this other Mew is great. If they evolve this, we're in a little bit of a pickle, but I mean, we're ahead. It's just that that would become more difficult to deal with, right? I imagine this is probably actually a Bibarel, unless they already have the Rare Candy. If they have the Rare Candy, of course it's an Alakazam. Might be a Bibarel anyways. Well, it's not going to be an Alakazam. And they also ditched the Professor's Research, which... I guess they played a supporter this turn. Maybe that's why they ditched the Professor's Research. Interesting. Hey, look, guess what's back? Okay, so they just had it all anyways. Now, it is up front, which it doesn't really want to be. I'm curious if they retreated or not. Ooh. If they retreat it, it can't attack this turn. I mean, neither can Mimikyu, but Mew can. Now, we need a switch or an escape rope or something as some way to deal with that, but we can take this out. Let's start here, see what we get. No switch and no escape rope, huh? Alright, well, let's get this other rare candy then, just because... Ta-da! They're actually gonna win this. That was really bad play by me. Simon Kopp, thank you for the follow, my friend. Welcome, welcome, welcome. That was a really bad move from me. I should have done that with the Mew, because this couldn't knock out the Mew. I shouldn't have done that. I should have let them knock out the Mew. Give them one prize card. But, yeah. Interesting that they went for the Abra. I guess they already had the second energy in hand. I'm just a little behind. Can they deal with the Mimikyu? Are we through both of our escape ropes? We are, and our Canceling Cologne. We do still have both of our boss's orders, though, so we've got ways back into this game. And Mew, again, Mew can beat the Mimikyu. Kind of a matter of... Now what? Sit there and stare at each other. You just need to do it the one, Simon. Can I call you Simon, or do you prefer Simon Cop? The whole thing. Okay. That's fine. Our hand was meh. As long as we have an energy, that's okay. No energy. Now, if they play their stuff out, I guess we could also just boss's orders this Bibarel and... Sweet. Alright. Okay, so let's put the Bravery Charm here. Boss's orders the Bibarel, so we can take care of their card draw. We're not going to use the Pokégear. There's... Excellent, Simon's good? Alright. We're not going to use the Pokégear because they're playing Judges and Ionos. Lots of ways to try and disrupt us. You know, they're trying to control decks that are not doing a mirror thing. So we want to keep our stuff, since we already played a supporter, right? The real mirror match. Yeah! Yep, glad we didn't play our Pokégear out. Avery's still really good. So is this energy for Mew, in case they manage to take out Mimikyu. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. Perfect. Now, this should work. Let's see. Ah! Bye, Mimikyu! That made me happy. Oh, I'm sorry, are you immune to EXs? Oh, guess you're not! Now they're gonna get to knock out our Mew in response, I think, right? It's, what is it? 150 plus 90, so they're gonna do 240. Yeah, they are gonna get to take out our Mew. Sad. But that was still amazing. And then we get to put a Mimikyu out front. See how they like it. Klefki, okay. I guess they're out of Mimikyus then, because that would definitely be the one they go for if they could. Them playing this is a really bad call, because this is one price card worth of things. This is a lot easier to get through. What's up, Wander? You did it, opponent. You took a Pokemon. Wait, no work. Where's Shoutout? Where's Shout? Oh, there we go. Alright. Thank you, Stream Elements. Just quicker next time, and we'll be fine. How's your day going, Wander? Yes, opponent. Does it suck when somebody does this to you? Did you not have a plan? We took care of their Mimikyus. We took care of 2 of their Mimikyus. We had several plans. Plans and schemes. You call yourself a psychic player without either a plan or a no. Rude. Exactly, guy. Exactly. Oh no, my Mew. Anyways. If we rip a boss's orders, game's over on the spot. No such luck from us, unfortunately. Let's not play this out. Let's not give them more targets. Let's just keep a wailing. Well, I'm assuming that one's gonna get retreated. And they do have to have exactly boss's orders. Because we have a second Mimikyu, so if it's an escape rope, it's not gonna work. Okay. 1 card it is. It's all I need, though, chat. We just need the 1 card. We just need the 1 card. If that was the professor's research, I was just gonna be like... I was gonna do a happy dance. You know, no happy dance. We're still having fun. We're just not happy. Just kidding. Okay. Still's not gonna work, though. You can stall as much as you want, my friend. All right. Well, I'm going to keep wailing on you. Just because I can. We don't have any more escape ropes in the deck. Otherwise, we would use one right now. Which is a little sad, but, you know, we'll be okay. Taking the day off to recover. I'm sorry you're so tired, Wonder. I'm glad you're getting a day of rest, though. Just a little recuperation. Sure. That means they're not playing a Boss's Orders this turn. This means they're shuffling their Mimikyus back into their deck. No, only one Mimikyu. Interesting. Interesting. Let's see if we can win on the spot. We cannot. We might be able to do it next turn, though, so let's go ahead and... Should we Professor's Research? How many judges and Ionas are they through? 2 judges and 4 Ionas. I think we're safe to Professor's Research at this point in time. No, we really just need a Boss's Orders. We don't even need a Boss's Orders anymore. I ever listen to Flume? I'm not familiar, Zenith. You think I'd like him? I'm always down to listen to music, though. May not be immediate, but yeah. Okay, there's the 3rd judge. Sad, but, you know, it's fine. It's whatever. We didn't even get what we were digging for anyways. Oh, look, it's our regular plain flavored boost juice. It's not flavored gold. Oh, and then the concession, right? Come on, hit me with that concession. Give up. Give up, opponent. Oh, fine, we'll make him quit. Nah. This is your friendly public service announcement, chat. If your deck cannot solve the Mimikyu problem, put away in there for your deck to solve the Mimikyu problem. That felt really good. I'll check him out. Appreciate that. Let me make a note. Any particular album? I prefer to listen to artists' album style. So any album I should check out, Zenith? All right. That was nasty. Now let's see if we can do it to somebody who's not a mirror match and can answer the Mimikyu problem. The spritzing of the Canceling Cologne and then the attack is just so cathartic. Hey, Mimikyu! Slap! Oh, classic. But I wanted to go first. Alright. Alright, this is a pretty good start, Dan, though. They had to take 3 mulligans. Okay, so they're Path to the Peak, which we don't care about. Path to the Peak, Giratina, Lost Zone kind of stuff here. Alright. We'll take 2, we'll give them the 1. We're not going to play that out yet. Listen to their top 10 on Spotify? Okay, I'll start there. Comfy, Cramorant, and Giratina. Y'all, it takes me back. Takes me back to the early days of 2023. I was but a wee Pokemon trainer. In it for the lulls and for the fun. I had no idea that we would be faced with such wretched cards. Cards are fine. Okay, well, they're not going to be putting any red lights up, so that's exciting. Now, they are playing with Path to the Peak, which makes, I was like, it's kind of weird to play with Greninja and Path to the Peak. I really don't like playing with both of those in the same deck. I see why the opponent is, but I don't like it. Let's do this. The Mimikyu is not gonna win us this game, so we don't need to have it up front. Mimikyu is great in the mirror. Mimikyu is great in certain situations. Mimikyu is excellent against the Charizard Pidgeot Arceus deck, and it is also really good against the Electric deck, but it's not super great against Lost Zone. Cramorant just stuffs Mimikyu into a little box. Opponent, come back. You have to make a decision. If you don't make a decision, it's going to put your Cramorant out front. Okay. Okay, so the reason we're getting this Fog Crystal here, I realize that's a lot of Fog Crystals, but we need an Abra and we need Energy. The Mew that draws us cards isn't super important because of the Path to the Peak out there. But let's see here. Let's grab an Energy. They don't play any basic Vs that have abilities, so Spiritomb's not super necessary here. Let's see. We're going to save the boss's orders. Okay. Let's just boost it up here. One of the reasons I really, really like Boost Juice as a card, y'all, when you're like this exact game is a perfect example. When you're on the play, or the second turn, you go second, and Magic, I guess that would technically be the draw. Anyways, if you're on the draw, Boost Juice lets you take the advantage back in terms of evolution. So technically does Rare Candy if you Rare Candy something on turn 3, but this means we don't need to have the Rare Candy and the Ultra Ball. If they shuffled our hand away, we would just need to find the Alakazam, right? We don't need to also find 2 pieces of the puzzle. Greninja, interesting. They are probably not going to be able to have that ready in time. I'm assuming this is going to be... Yeah, this is Cramorant here. Oh, okay. Alright, well, we lose. GG, opponent. Well played. Sad. So what I should have done... We're gonna concede here, but what I should have done last turn is use this Fog Crystal to get a second Abra, because then we had the Arven and the Ultra Ball. We could have done an Alakazam both ways, right? We could have set up and protected ourselves and have it both ways. We didn't, and that's my bad. I messed up. But for next time, we need to focus on getting multiple Abras because everybody plays with boss's orders. Ooh, Fletchling. Talonflame. Well, I am positively glistening in the heat. It's a beautiful thing. The lights. Okay, Spiritomb up front. Okay. Ditto doesn't tell us anything. That's the best part about that little Ditto card right there. As well. And might as well on that as well. Not the best start in hand, but we've seen worse. Let's see what they're playing. Hopefully it has a rule box and an ability that it can't use. Probably not that lucky. Well, maybe. Oh, rip. Oh, no! We're back! Ah! We're back, chat! Oh, God! Is this the same opponent? They went first this time, so that would be problematic if it is. No, wait, we went first this time, but we don't have any of the cards we need. Uh-oh. We're in danger. I mean, that's better than not having that. Avery is not probably gonna do it. Let's see what we get. Okay. But we're gonna make them put their Mimikyu back, because I don't want to fight it. And we're instead going to let... I did not. Thank you, babe. I'll do that momentarily. We're gonna let them fight our Mimikyu. Alright, good luck, opponent. Your turn. Giveaway time. And the winner is Simon Kopp. Congratulations. Welcome, 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 and enjoy. Let me find you here. Boom. Let me know if there's any issues with that. The code should be fine, though. Okay, well, uh-oh. They had a much better turn than I was expecting, and or hoping. Uh-oh. You're welcome. If we get really lucky here and rip, like, we have to draw the rare candy organically, and then, like, Pokégear into an Arven or Avery or Professor's Research, but in theory, we could take out this Bibarel. In theory. In theory. Never mind. Here comes the Mimikyu. And just like that, it's my turn again. Okay, that's not bad. Let's see what we get here. Nothing, huh? They have better card draw than us, so maybe they deck. Unlikely. They're probably going to draw something that they can use. If they keep playing Colress, though, that means they're not using Boss's Orders. We don't have a second Mimikyu out, so we're still soft to an Escape Rope. They also ditched a Boss's Orders. What did they grab? Uh-oh. Now, if they Escape Rope, though, they also have to pull their Mimikyu back, so... Still kind of up in the air. They're a lot closer to decking than we are. Okay. Let's grab the Mew. I would grab the one that draws us cards, but Path to the Peak means we can't play it if we have it. Okay, they're gonna get... Should've gotten the Abra. This isn't gonna win us the game. This is gonna win us the game. I think they messed up. For what it's worth. Like, that card is fine. It's fine. There was zero investment in that. Arven is great. Arven is the rare candy that we needed. Unfortunately, Arven is not the Canceling Cologne that we would like to have right now, but that's okay. Okay, so Canceling Cologne would be great right now. Boss's Orders would be great right now. Obviously, Pokégear to get us one of those. Professor's Research would be fine. There's lots of good draws here, but we need to get them. It's so weird to be hiding behind this little thing. It's like the flimsiest little wall you've ever seen. It's adorable, but it's kind of terrifying and be flimsy. Okay, we knew this was a possibility. The good news is this means they have to put something out front that we can hit. Now, they are going to get to knock out our Spiritomb, and they're ahead. We need our other Mimikyu. The Boss's Orders is a good pull, though. That's a very good pull. So we're gonna take their card advantage away from them. We're probably not gonna do it this turn, though. We're gonna let them knock out the Spiritomb. If they don't pull this Abra back, we're gonna... When the opponent is letting us have a way to interact with... Okay, they're gonna retreat it. But what I was going to say is, if the opponent's playing with Mimikyu and they give you a chance to knock something out, even if it's not your ideal one, it's smart to do. Okay. They do eventually have to get through this Mimikyu, right? Like, they're 17 cards. This might be a decking game. Which I'll play as quickly as possible because I know that's not the most entertaining thing to see. Unfortunately, I am still going to take away their card draw here. It's just too smart to not do that. And we can take a prize card, so we're gonna do that. Just too smart. Okay, Arven's a good pull. Arven is the other Mimikyu. That's fair. They really don't like these Mews. They are worth a prize card. I should stop playing them out, right? Stop giving them outs here. Some of you might be yelling at your screen right now. Wiggles, oh my god, stop giving them things they can knock out. The Canceling Cologne doesn't really do much here. Although I like that more than the other Mimikyu. Let's do that, actually. Yeah, let's do that. Haha! Now we're thicker, so their Mimikyu can't one-shot ours in response. Okay, and then we will spritz, spritz, and slap. Spritz and slap. It's a good pull. How's that technology, opponent? You like it, right? You should play with that. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. We are using a new plan. Okay, alright. Sad we're losing the boss's orders. They have less cards than us, though, doing this, so it's whatever. Okay, the escape rope makes this really nice. So what we're probably gonna do here... Okay, never mind. Escape rope sucks and we hate it. That's a good draw, though. Okay, so we're gonna put the energy here. Must do research. Okay. I wish we had the boost juice now, but it's fine that we don't. Let's play this Mew out. Kadabra or Alakazam can't one-shot this one unless it's also out front, and this way we are this is good insulation. Again, we have seen this can beat a Mimikyu, so it's good insulation to have. Now, if they put an energy on this Mimikyu and try to slap ours, I'm going to put an energy on ours and slap it right back. So, I should have grabbed our other Mimikyu with that Nest Ball. That was a mistake. Never mind. Never punished. Yep, unfortunate opponent. That was your Iono, my friend. You get no sympathy from me. Okay, we don't have our other Mimikyu. It's in our prize cards. Opponent is very upset and wants to share how upset they are. And they have to discard a card off their bench. They're going to discard the Abra. Yeah. And we're going to start to clean up these Mimikyus. Goodbye. I feel like most of the... Like, this is the second mirror we played. It seems like people who are playing the mirror aren't ready for the mirror. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting here. Playing a couple Klefkis out. That's understandable. Start to power this bad boy up here. Let's take out this other Mimikyu. The fact that Mimikyu 1-for-1's Mimikyu is great. 70 damage, 70 health. That's nice. That card needs that for balance. That's just good balance to have. Because of the Klefki. I getcha. We're gonna play this other Abra out because we're actually going to let them have that. Because we're ahead on price cards now. Oh, so Klefki is how they handle the Mimikyu matchup. That makes sense. But Klefki gets clapped by Mimikyu unless you already have an Alakazam ready. Now, in theory, if they have a boss's orders and a switch or an energy, they could put the energy here, retreat it, get this Alakazam, boss's orders are Mew, and win the game. So we are almost dead ourselves. It looks like that might be what's about to happen. Okay, they're just trying to be as careful as possible here. Okay. We don't have our other Mimikyu is that last Pokemon there. Yeah, that's a really unfortunate. Let's do... The good news is we do enough damage because of the Vitality Band that we can actually do this. Hopefully. We might die on this while we're doing this, but let's be smart here. Mind Jack. This is a close game. Can they win? Do they have a boss's orders? Because an escape rope won't do it because we could just put the other Alakazam up front. It has to be a boss's orders. I guess or cross switches, but they haven't indicated they're playing that card, so not too concerned. Okay. Alright, I'll play that game. Mirror matchup. What a mirror matchup. Now, what's unfortunate is that this one doesn't actually do enough damage here. So but it will if they don't switch this out. This other one does enough damage that we can't, because, you know, it's 160 plus 3 plus 150 is 310. So it's gonna be close, but I think we got this. I think. Maybe. Hey, we did. All right. Oh, and we just drew the switch, too. Rough opponent. Boom. What a game. What a close game. Both of us with 9 cards in deck. What a close game. I liked that one. All right, let's go again. This is a pretty solid deck. I like our build more than what I'm seeing from most people. Klefki is good in exactly the mirror matchup, but it's basically just Canceling Cologne the Pokemon. So, man. It's also worth a prize card. It might be worth playing one Klefki now. And keep in mind, that game was only as hard as it was because we didn't have the other Mimikyu. It does seem pretty good, yeah. I'm glad you like it. Lots of options here. Lots we can be doing. I want to play this into a Charizard, though. We haven't played against Charizard, or the electric deck, which you still see the electric deck some. I agree, Wanderer. It's just too squishy. I feel like the Klefki would have been good when it first came out, but it's just too squishy. I should have played the Spiritomb out. I wasn't paying attention if we were going first or second. Oops. Now, Spiritomb only stops Pokemon V, so if this is a Chime PAL, it doesn't stop it. It doesn't stop Palkia either, or Palkia V-Star, because it's not a basic Pokemon. So yay, isn't that fun and exciting? Boost Juice, please. Boost juice, please? No? Okay. In that case... Do we get a Mimikyu? We could get a Fog Crystal and get a Mimikyu. We have the Arven... Next turn, we're going to be using Arven, so the Pokégear is not super important. So yeah, let's do that. Let's get a Mimikyu out here. Just in case we need it. Because if they are just Shine PAL and Palkia, Mimikyu is going to stop that. Now, if they also play Greninja, which they probably do... I agree, Wonder. That's a really good way of putting it, actually. Alright. Now, no Path to the Peak is rough. Obviously, we do want to start with that. There are 4 in the deck. We just got kind of unlucky and didn't draw one. But we are going to get to start doing our thing next turn. If they don't shuffle our hand up, which, for the most part, Water doesn't seem to be shuffling their hand up. They have a Rida. They don't really need other things, like Ionos and Judges. So hopefully they don't. They're also pretty low on cards. Yeah, that was unfortunate for the opponent there. Okay. We could also just draw an Ultra Ball organically. Okay. We don't want to escape rope this. We want to kill this Bidoof. God, escape rope. That's just good comedy right there. Okay, so let's Ultra Ball the escape rope and this other energy, right? I played an energy. All right, let's do that. Let's grab Kadabra. Or Alakazam. Words are hard. That there. We're gonna Arven for a Pokégear and the Vitality Band. This is so good on Alakazam. Like that. This is why we won the last game. After everything was said and done, that little 10 extra damage matters. Yeah, I'm glad you like it. In my opinion, Canceling Cologne is also going to have some edge cases where it's going to be like, oh, right, I forgot we have this card as like an out here. Oh, that's brutal. Holy crap, that's brutal. Exactly what they needed. A Greninja, a Palkia, a V-Star, and oh. Well, now the good news is that Mimikyu gets to block wall this, not indefinitely, but definitely for the foreseeable future. This Greninja is going to be a problem, though. Because this doesn't just have to hit bench things, right? Yeah, this Greninja could kill both of our Mimikyus. So, uh-oh. Hey, nice. That's a good draw. And that's a good draw. Thank you, deck. I appreciate you. Okay. We're gonna put a bunch of little, for lack of a better term, little shitters out here. We want them to have a tough decision. Oh, wait. Ha! Ha! Got him. Okay, let's put this here. And 130 is a really good number for damage. Really good number. 260 is sad. Not quite enough. 130! That's a really good number. Oh no. Okay. They still can't use this Star Portal anymore, which is excellent because they could, in theory, get this Greninja powered up if they had access to that. Hopefully they don't have another way to do that. Okay, Arida's not gonna do it. I don't think. Because they would need the stadium, right? Luminion's annoying, but like they just played their supporter, so whatever. Okay, that's still, like, this is gonna hit us now, and that's annoying and sad, and we're down a card, prize card, etc., etc. We're gonna get to take out this Greninja, and then they have nothing against Mimikyu. They're probably gonna use the boss's orders, I would assume, but for now, they don't have one. And we do! Say goodbye to your Greninja, nerd. And now they have to answer this Mimikyu with 2 Pokemon V, which is gonna be tough. This is a second Mimikyu, which is great. If it's not our prize cards again. Okay, so Kingdra's a way for them to have a... That's an answer to the Mimikyu question. Na 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 na. Isn't Mimikyu such a fun and exciting card opponent? Okay, let's go grab another Mimikyu. What's up, Ayanami? How's it going, my friend? Welcome back. So this, we don't actually need to do that for that. Just do that. Do we Arven for anything here? We probably should. I don't know what, but we probably... Okay. They're done, skis. Stick a fork in them, they're done. Alright, let's start the giveaway as we do the last playthrough with this deck. Last game with this deck. We do have another deck next, so don't y'all go anywhere. But for now, we're gonna move on, and one more here. The Alakazam Band. I don't know why I called it that. I just really like how that sounds. So we're gonna call it that. This deck is mean. This is gonna sound weird, and nobody quote this because I will delete the quote. I kind of want to play against the Charizard deck right now. Yep, feels weird to say. Wow, they picked Tails. And my respect for the opponent ticks down a notch. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. They let us go first. Of course we respect them. So really good starting hand. Oh my god, we even have the Boost Juice and the Fog Crystal? Oh no, opponent, you shouldn't have let me go first. Oh, you shouldn't have let me go first, opponent. Nah, 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 nah. Oh, don't worry. There's that too. Nerd! Oh, got him. Whiff, alright. That's fine. Like, I'm out. I quit. I quit. Stupid Spiritomb and stupid Path to the Peak. Good stuff. That's just good stuff. Oh, we're gonna do one more. Oh, yes. Oh, y'all, I think we finally have a real control deck. Send the aggro combo players out the door. Na 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 na. The Fusion Mew Salt, right? Just like, oh, I'm sorry, it's something annoying to play against. Oh, your tears, they're so yummy. Eller Bellers, that's a great name. Okay, this is not the best starting hand we've ever seen. This is a lot better. Okay. Thanks, deck. Do not flip a mirror. Ooh, Curium. All right. Ooh, all right. Neat. Before I forget, no. Good. I remembered. Mew, stop doing that. Let's see here. What's our other plan here? Honestly, it's probably another Mew, and we're gonna escape rope here. It sucks they didn't play something out that we could mess with, but this way we get a second chance to draw the Boost Juice. Boost Juice? Darn. Well, in that case, let's grab this. And we did this last time, we did this wrong, so I'm gonna do it right this time. We're just gonna grab another Abra. Actually, we're gonna grab a Mimikyu because the only thing they're showing us is a V. And the Curium VMAX deck that I am familiar with is mostly Vs, so... Right? It does feel like a good contender. I'm glad you like that. This actually feels like a control deck. Next, we're gonna make the Absol deck, Absol Arbok control deck, but this one feels pretty solid in the meantime. This card is stupid. This card is great because it only picks on people who are trying to do busted stupid things. But yeah, Lena, I've been working on the Absol Arbok build, but it's not quite ready to stream yet. But we'll get it together. Okay, I hate this card. This card terrifies me. I'm shaking in my little Mimikyus. I heard Absol. It's not ready yet! Okay, me Mimikyus are scared. I'm sorry, Lena. Yeah? Alright, I'm glad to hear it, Wander. Check it out. Yay! Oh no! Sad. Oh, this means they can Greninja. Whale, ain't that sad. Yeah, they're mostly... Oh, they're playing with the new water energy, though, so respect. Ooh, okay. We kind of need to rip a professor's research here. Yeah, this is problematic. Greninja's a great answer to the Mimikyu problem. Okay, now how much of their hand is water energy? Let's find out together, shall we? 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry. Okay, we need to rip a professor's research. Let's see what this hits. I don't want that anymore. It's too late for that. I wish I took the boost juice right now. I should have done that first. Welp. Your turn, opponent. I regret my decisions. By taking the boost juice, we would be in a much better spot right now. Yeah, that was stupid. I mean, it's like a which way you're gonna do it, right? It's easy to say in retrospect we should have done the Pokégear and then taken the boost juice, or taken the boost juice and then used the Pokégear. I messed up ultimately. I should have not turned that card down. Goodbye, Mew. The vacuum is smart. That's so we can't mess them up next turn. If we got lucky. That was kind of one of our outs, right? The door is closing on us here, chat. I see a lot of Curium. Oh, come on. Come on. Okay. All right. We got a chance here. Okay. Got a chance here. Now remember, they have the vacuum in their hand, so us trying to get clever here isn't going to work. This is a mistake. Were they punished? They were punished. That was a mistake from the opponent. Okay, Spiritomb doesn't do much for us here. We're going to use the Path to the Peak because we want them to have to use their vacuum now. Okay, opponent just messed up really bad, though. Let's show them why. Oh no, we don't have the Vitality Band. It's that 120 versus 130, y'all. It matters. This is tough. That's a shame. It's 10 damage short of being able to stop this problem. Now, again, they have to use their vacuum, but they do have the vacuum. So, feeling a little dead here, though. The reason I played the other basic Pokemon out was because in the event that they do use Greninja here, and knock out two of our small things, I didn't want them to also get to take, like, make us put the Alakazam out front, right? That being said, they do have to hit some Glaciated World. Oh, never mind. God, if we could have taken out this Greninja, we were going to win on a technicality that they just can't get through Mimikyu. Okay, Melanie's just card draw. Like, she's a little bit of energy. She's not energy on a Greninja, so we're not worried there. They have 3 chances here, and their deck is mostly energy, so it's very likely this is going to work. If it doesn't, okay, it worked. If it doesn't, we got really lucky. We didn't, which is sad, but it's fine. Because this Arven is going to be another Mimikyu. And the Vitality Band. So we don't deal with that stupidness again. They are also playing with Kyogre. I don't know if y'all saw that. They put a Kyogre in the Lost Zone, so they're not just dead on board if we do that, right? Okay, I also think they messed up by going for the Abra. I think they should have gone for the Mew. This is more likely to be the cards we want. Whereas we already have an Alakazam, right? What's the... Haha, another Abra. Okay, so we're going to Arven. I did this wrong. I should have Arven second here. Whoops. Because now this is going to hit a Fog Crystal, and we're going to be... Womp womp. Womp womp. Yeah, I did that wrong. It happens. Okay, so get our Mimikyu out. Fog Crystal here for this Mew. Okay. Doesn't do much now, but it's good to have. It does stop their Curiums, I suppose, so it does something. Let's give this Mimikyu a little bit more HP in case they manage to bring Greninja back. Alright, let's try it. We are as set up as we're going to be. Okay, that's another vacuum, I suppose. If they have any more. They probably do. It's whatever their other stadium answer is. When I'm playing vacuums, I only put 2 in the deck. Now, again, I'm bad at this game, so that's probably not enough. But it is notable. Maybe they don't have another answer for this Path to the Peak. Path to the Peak also stops Luminions from doing their stupid thing in the future. Now, if we had had the Spiritomb out, this Luminion would have been stopped last time. So unfortunate there. I do like their Raihan art. This is the best Raihan art. Sign in a Pokeball. Imagine if you were so famous that people were like, yo, can you sign my buddy's house? That's pretty famous, yo. It's very likely they got a way to deal with the Mimikyu with that Raihan. And we are down to our last Mimikyu. I want to get the Spiritomb here because, again, if they interact with this Path to the Peak, I want them to not be able to use Luminions. Kind of our... Having another Alakazam doesn't really help right now. It might, maybe that will help in the future, and I'm stupid. Let's see how they choose to interact with Mimikyu. What you got, friend? What's the plan? Okay, an escape rope. Okay, we're gonna feed him an Abra. This thing has basically unlimited damage, right? That's the best way to view this. Here's hoping they don't have another one. Now, that's only because we lost our other Mimikyu earlier. Otherwise, it would have been fine. So that's really sad. See if they have another one. It's one prize card, so playing the Spiritomb out was probably a mistake, but I don't know. Oh, and if they have another escape rope, Energy Recycler is not another escape rope. That's only one in their deck, though, or one they've played. And I know in the Pokemon video game, oftentimes only having one escape rope is okay, but my personal build for my decks, I am at 2 switches and 2 escape ropes in every single deck now. Sometimes I'll go more than that, but I never go less than that anymore. Escape rope, when escape rope is good, it is too good, and it's too good to only have one. Okay, the V-Star... So they have 12 cards to find whatever their answer is. And I'm curious what they pick. They played an Arita, so it can't be a boss's orders. If it's another escape rope, though, we're extra sad. Okay. How many boss's orders are they through? 1. They're probably playing more than that one. I would imagine that's what they got. Oh, well, I didn't have a Switch, but a smart play would have been to use Fade Out there if we could have. We don't have the Switch, so not that smart, but you know. Okay, am I dead? That's like all of their big major gas. Are we dead? Play the boss's orders. Retreating. Interesting. Feel like that means we're not dead. I've been wrong about a lot of things in my life, but I feel like that means we're not dead. By a lot, I mean like 7 at this point. Oh, okay. And there goes all their energies. Interesting. There go their energies back in. Are they trying to Kyogre here? I could see that. Their deck is mostly energy at this point? Big water versus control. What do we got? What do we got? This is my least favorite part of playing a control deck, though, is it often feels like you're just, like, sitting there like, okay, am I dead yet? Am I dead yet? Am I dead yet? Am I dead yet? Like, less fun. Less fun. Not playing that one out. We're not going to risk any problems here. We're just going to keep swinging away. Their hand might also just be all water. Like all water energy, right? That's a definite possibility too. That's the downside of what they're doing. They have to play with a lot of energy in their deck. If they're trying to stall and deck us, it's not going to work. They're behind. Let's see here. Okay. Well, that's a good draw, because that gives us something to do. Take some prize cards while we're at it. Gas up a little bit. Not that we need much gas, but we'll take it. This last game has turned into a long one. That's just kind of how control decks work, though, right? Still nothing. right. Well, that's enough to retreat it, I suppose, if that's their plan. We're not going to draw any extra cards anymore. Like, we're done with that. We're set up here. Guess, yeah, here comes the retreat. We're going to win because I guess if they have an energy recycler, we might lose. Maybe. We'll see. What a silly game this has turned into. I should probably put this on Mimikyu, just in case. If they have another Cheryl, I guess... Okay, that's excellent for us, actually. We're even further from decking now than we were, and they're even closer. And we ripped a boss's orders? Huh. Huh. GG, opponent. Yeah, nope. Sorry, friend. Thanks for the card, though. That one. Dang. I mean, dang. That was... a long game, but wow. This feels mean. All right, let's do the wrap up and the giveaway and move on to the next deck. That was a long game. Oh wait, did we level up? Hey, we did! Woo! I'm 31! Woo! Yay! 100 coins! Woo! Alright, so the wrap up. This feels mean.
You're a monster.
And I'm not even gonna argue, Tatos, because this feels mean. Changes we might want to make. I like having the 3 boost juices. I don't like that one of them's not gold, but that's just a personal preference. There might be an argument for a second Canceling Cologne, but I don't know what you'd cut for it. You kind of need everything else, and being able to play Path to the Peak, even though that stops exactly this one thing that we're doing, it's not that big of a deal if the upsides of it are just so much. So yeah, liked it. I like this deck. This is a mean deck, and we're probably going to do it again in the future.